Yes, 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 yes. Gut, gut, gut. Okay. Um, what am I? Hmm. Yeah. Okay. I wonder. Yeah. So it's supposed to be. Yeah. Suppose. I guess. Something. Yeah. La vida. Okay. What are we? Hmm. I'm still doing that. Okay. I guess it's just for the first person it does that. Cool. I can live with that. What I can't live with is what is this box doing? So, hmm. Curses foiled again. Curses foiled again. Like I am not saying. I am not saying cursive. I'm saying curses. There it is. Ow. There we go. Why is this? How does this? Mm, okay, so what the hell is going on with this thing? What? So weird. It just explodes. Okay. Yeah, it just explodes. That's so odd. Why did the anti-aliasing like take it to the stratosphere? I need to do word wrap. I think that's what it is. Yeah, that might fix it. That could remedy. Because what is this thing doing right now? Good heavens. Uh, ooh, that's kind of interesting. Hmm. That's so weird. That would do that to me. Disrespectful. Let's see. Okay. Snake cover. Heck. That's okay, right? Alright, I'm gonna have to examine these. Take them to my brain surgeon. Okay. What the? Eh? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Alright. Lowercase. Wait, is this supposed to be? Yeah, buddy? You cleaning your stinky back? My man is going to town on his back. Good heavens. Oh, great heavens. Manual. Okay. And then word wrap. It does not pick up well. I think I should just there we go. Something like that. Yeah. I should, in Smallin, I should also okay. Oh shit. Help. Well. Oh. Why does it look like that? Buddy, why does it look like this? Oh, it looks like Dookie. Golly. Oh no. Sheesh. Alright, maybe not that one. try 9, 10 even, 16. It's worse. Okay. No. Wait. No. Yes. Okay. No. Drop shadow? Hell no. Okay. We are getting somewhere, maybe. Try 14. Bonhoss. Ew. How is it looking so grody? That is so disappointing. Maybe this. Yeah, they don't look abysmal. Hello? Oh no. Ew. Algerian? Jesus. Jesus. You know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? I do. I think, yeah. I really gotta find the one that Kiwi uses. I think that one might be suitable. So, what? Where? What the hell? What was that beep? Somebody better explain themselves quickly. Yes, please. Maybe? Okay, maybe we're back. Maybe we're back. Quick fix. I don't know why it kept embiggening. It was just like getting long. It was going the long way. Also, let me filter. Yeah, okay. Okay. This might work. Make you, oh, you cunt, you son of a bitch. Okay. We are back, question mark? Alright, I'm gonna have to make myself a little bit smaller. Or do like this. Yeah. Do this. Raise up. Shit, here we go again. Okay. Remove. We'll just remove that for now. Because I don't like that I have to keep faddling with that. Huh. Interessante. Buddy. Buddy? What's up, baby boy? You are doing deep clean, aren't you? Hey, I didn't mean today. My bad. My fault, slime. I apologize. You do you. I heard a bip. Oh, GB, greetings. I am currently just testing shit. I'm, this isn't even supposed to be a real stream. I'm literally just going through and testing shit. Like, boom, see? Like, that's that. That would have been the screen, smile. And, there's my BRB. So, yeah. And then this would just be wherever I'm putting the game. I might actually do like a quick test to see how that looks. But yes, I'm actually glad you're here because I got to see how the chat looks in this current state. So thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I just wanted to put something together. I'm still debating on if I'm going to stream either tomorrow or maybe Saturday. If I do Saturday, it's going to be a little bit earlier, so I understand if nobody comes through. It's just I want to, like, I tried doing the stream the other day with something else that was kind of iffy, and now I'm going and I'm using OBS, which I had already, but yeah, I was being difficult, that's all. So now I'm doing this. Let's see. I'm glad it pops up pretty quickly, though. It seems like the chat box for the most part. Yeah. Like, I just, yeah. It's giving me a chance to test the latency as well. So, yippee. So, let's see. We have you. We have the comeback screen. We have, or the BRB rather. And then we have the departure screen. So yeah, that's so crazy that yeah, it's definitely quick, and that's the one thing I wanted to see. So hell yeah, that's good to know. Yeah, I think we might be good for the next stream for sure. It's funny because this is actually still I should probably disable it, but I have it set to just in case I don't come back because I have a set time for the countdown, and if I don't come back within that time frame, it will continue to run. So this shows that I'm 6 minutes over our start time in quotation marks, and then it'll just give me that little message at the bottom like Sergi got lost. So yeah, it gives me reason to be like mindful of time. That way, I'm not holding people up. Oh wait, I'm tripping. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, this is literally me just kind of going through and peeping. The thing I will say I might have to go back and tweak is that I could have sworn I had it set to not. Well, maybe it's just yeah, because you the message that you just sent it didn't do that, but like it'll chime whenever a new message comes in, and I don't necessarily want it to do that for every message because that can be quite distracting. So not just for me, but for people in the chat that might just have it on in the background or something, and it's just constantly pinging. So I might have to see if I can fix that so it's not always doing that. I need something like that for my streams. Hey, it would be very nice. That's all I did is I just kind of looked around for like overlay plugins and stuff, like the countdown timer. Let me see if I can just fetch it real quick for you. Yes, there it is. Copy. And here's that. That is the timer. And then what else have I? What else do I have right now? That is mainly it. Now I'm just kind of going through. I'm using like free resources for like the backdrops and stuff. The chat box is actually through Streamlabs. Yeah. So let me see. I'm actually gonna go into the labs and see if I can. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 6 cents. Okay. Send a message now, GB. Let's see if it pops now, because I just turned off the noti. There we go. Perfect. Peace and quiet. Splendid, splendid, splendid. Absolutely. Okay, the next order of business for me right now is getting consistent captions. I would like to have captions, but if it's going to be like tedious to do that, I can do without. It's more so just accessibility. I definitely want to have a good level of accessibility, so to have captions like at the bottom right under here, and then even when I'm like in the game section, I'll probably have like them at the top of the screen or something. That way, it's like okay. Granted, when we're here, the main focus is going to be the game. I might even make this smaller, just a little bit smaller, because I'm not really supposed to be. My face isn't really supposed to be the focus in this scenario. Because if that were the case, I would just come back to the screen. So, yeah, I'm just looking for captions, but I'm also splitting time between that and trying to help out the homie who's having some issues with her OBS because she wants to start streaming her Steam library because she has a shit ton of games, but she's been having difficulties getting that off the ground. So I'm trying to do my best to do a little bit of troubleshooting while troubleshooting my own shit. Yeah, it can be quite tedious. Buddy. Oh, buddy. Big round boy. Buddy. 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 Oh, orange boy? Buddy. Coil. Buddy. Buddy. Come on, want to come here, Papa? You just want to sit there? Yeah? You want pets? You want pets? Ah, okay. Well, I guess his little ears perk up. Yeah, that's literally it. I just want to get more comfortable with this because it's been a little while. So, buddy, buddy, you don't want no pets? You don't want no ovens? Okay. You want that bag? Okay. But yeah. Can I actually? Hmm, window capture. Select window capture. Uh. Okay, that didn't work. Hmm. Have you had a chance to look through some guides and stuff? I say that as somebody that has only loosely been looking at guides. Like when it came to if I want to do like native plugins to OBS. But for the most part, that's all I've done is I've just hopped on web search and I just said, hey, I want a timer for my OBS setup. I want free uh, animated resources that thankfully are not AI. At least I hope not. A lot of the stuff that I've looked through, I just had to make sure it wasn't just AI shit. So yeah, just doing that, like, hey, yeah, like, give me this, give me that, or and then it's like I've just kind of just did the thing, and if it didn't work, then I would go ahead and I would look through some videos. But like in the case of you, it might be a good idea to be like, hey, let me look up like the requirements for this. I am guilty of that too, as far as like just winging it, because I feel like, hey, if this is something that really requires that much attention, then maybe I shouldn't be messing with it right now, at least. But I, where? Because what I was gonna do is do this display capture. That's something like this. Yeah. Automatic, I guess. Okay. Well, no, I don't want to. Yeah. Okay. No. Okay, and then add resource. No. Remove this one because it's being goofy. Okay, so all that BS. Mm, um, Stuff for GitHub. Rat with a compiler. And that was last year. This is 33. Sure. Okay. Yeah, it's just kind of a hot mess right now. Okay. But yeah, aside from that, what have you been doing for the day, GB? What have you been getting into? Extract. Bada bing, bada boom. Downloads. I need to open a second window, so over here, program files. Files. Like my eyes hurt, and I'm like, why my eyes hurt? Because I'm not wearing these. Yeah, it's just silly me. I'm sitting here like, man, my eyes hurt. Why is it so hard to see some of this stuff? I think it's in, wait, program data. Yeah. Oh, no shot. Is that what I need then? Or not? No, you're Gucci. You're Gucci. You gotta handle your bee's knees. Okay, so I don't need that. I need the other. Wait a minute. It didn't even do the. Oh, wait, no, it did do the shits. It's just that it's. Wait a goddamn minute. No, it did do the shits. It's just. Oh, what the hell, dude? Oh, it's all ass backwards. It's all going backwards. Help me. Help. Studio hook, yeah. Wait, am I supposed to put it in the shits? No, it's not. No, not at all. No, not these ones. Browser based exceptions. Remium? No, I don't think that's the one. Oh, hell. Why is everything AI? Okay. I think that does it. Whew. So what am I thinking about streaming? Well, if I decide to do stream tomorrow, then well, let's see. Because I have at least okay, that's not too bad. So if I stream tomorrow, then that will be Mecha Chameleon of a minor romp through Street Fighter 6 since I haven't played that in a little bit. Or probably Funnel Runners because I want to get a run back on Funnel Runners. Actually, I might even use this session to like test it real quick. But if I stream Saturday, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a random select. I'll actually try and do like a spin the wheel, because right now I have 50 games installed. So what I'll do is I'll pick out. What I'll do is just um, if the game gets picked, it gets eliminated, and we just keep going until we get to like the final one. So yeah. Um, Scenaristo. Okay. We want to see what this looks like. Oh hell. Oh lord. Mm. Scenaristo. New project. Export loudness. Deliverable mode. YouTube. Confirm. Okay, retranscribe. Uh, Parakeet, Cohere. Yeah, we could do Parakeet. Okay. I'm gonna try this thing out and I'm gonna see if it's possible. If it can actually work in tandem with OBS. If it cannot, then c'est la vie. Um, Yeah, I was thinking about gambling with the games. Speaking of, well, that's only if I could find people that have the game. I was thinking about that gamble with your friends game, even though me personally, I'm not much of a gambler. But I don't know. I've just been getting more invested in like the friend games and stuff. So, yar. So that might be the move. That might be the schmoove. I'm going to test out. Okay, test that. Transcription failed. Wait, so I'm? Oh no, I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I want to do something else. Huh? Is that target now? Okay, so Let's transcribe the media first. Um, Original fame, no burning, confirm. Yeah. Scan again. It's clips. Hmm. Yeah, okay. Oh man. Hmm. Yeah. Project settings. No. Yeah. What does this do? Oh. Okay. That's what that's all about. Transcribe the media first. Hmm. No. That might be the case. That might be the issue. Um, Bummer that. Okay. Yeah, that's more so for preset stuff. Got it. Okay. Copy. Uh, Start with a blank canvas in R. Feed. Uh, there's that. Then wait. Okay. Yeah, it's only for like pre-made videos. But what about for live stream? Yeah. This is insane work. I might just have to go without it then. Buddy, what are we doing? What are we talking about? Buddy. Sweet boy. You're cute. You're round. You're soft. But this ain't it. It's not it. Hey, if you fall, I'm over here, you're over there. All I'm gonna see is you walking off very dejected from your own folly, and I'm just gonna be like, you can come over here for hugs, and you're not gonna want to do it because you're gonna tell me to go F myself. Which, I get it, I understand. But damn. Yeah, he's big round boy, very soft, very sweet, but he's a mischievous being when he wants to be. Like how he managed to stuff himself in one of our grocery totes, and it scared the shit out of my roommate earlier. And so he has the most adorable, like, not even meow, it's just a squeak. Like you come up to him and he's just like, eh, and he'll do that. It's usually him wanting to obtain pets and stuff, and I mean he's adorable. Very, very orange cat. Very much orange cat. Orange cat to the T. Mm. 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 Oh, does not appear to work with AMD hardware encoder. Okay. So paste the place. Okay. I see. Okay. Perchance. Oh, no shot. Okay. Well, in that case, we hit one of these. Is there OBS on this one? No. So then it's this one. Okay. Okay. So then. Aw. That's how it be sometimes. Sometimes they're just like, yeah, I'm just a baby. And then when it's time to eat, they just be mean mugging bulwark and everybody else. Like, get your ass out the way. For the most part, the cats, because there's three of them. There's Buddy, the orange cat, the Tabby, who is Shinobi, and then the gray and white one, very floofy, very long haired boy, Monty. But he's the skittish one. He's the one that likes to kind of stay out of the line of sight of most people. Mainly me, especially because I'm the newcomer. So he's like, "Yo, I don't know who you are," and I'm like, "All right, I get it, man." Like he'd be running as soon as he sees me. He's like, "I'm out." I'm like, "All right." Shinobi's cool with me. Buddy's cool with me. I can't have all three. So I think what I will do is I will delete this and remove this game capture. Okay. Well then, let's see if I can. We're gonna get our lick back and test out something. Let's see if this. Let's see how everything handles being done on the same system. And while I'm at it, maybe I should just let me open up the tube on my phone. Okay. Okay. Bad absolute. Okay. Now, so let's see. You are able to see everything, GB. You're able to hear the things. You're able to hear me. Cool. So, this game, Funnel Runners, essentially is for people like myself who grew up being enamored with movies like Twister. That's one of my all-time favorite movies. You play essentially a storm chaser, but it's not like you're actually chasing tornadoes. You're more so. This is like the in between, where it's like you're in a van, you're working for the company Apex, and you are. Right now, there's only I think one level, unfortunately, because this is still fairly new, and they're gonna add stuff later. I digress. You're going in to complete certain objectives, but the main goal is to fix your van so that you can escape before the Category F5 tornado comes and deletes you. So, it's, it is, I'm just trying to get battery test, smoke sesh, okay. Yeet NATO. Mike only, Nisko-chan. Of course, let's see. Arabic tunes. Maybe I make my own. Yeah, it's super fun. I definitely got my onion roasted the first time I played. Well, no, actually, no. No, I actually was able to succeed at my task when I first played. So. Yeah, right now we only have the. It'd be nice whenever the next one comes through for sure. We're just gonna go ahead and skedaddle on in. I think what I'm gonna do is, yeah, we're just gonna, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Because I have my phone right next to me and it's giving me a chance to see what things are looking like. But it seems like it's running pretty slow. In comparison to when I was using tokens, yeah, it seems like it's doing damage. What, like the tires? So my task is quite simply try and repair our beloved. Oh wait, I don't mean some tires. Tire doesn't really specify. That's always a big issue. It's like, okay, it doesn't always make it known what you need. You just gotta kind of figure it out. So tire and coolant. And then I gotta grab 120 tokens. I already got 16. That's actually pretty decent R&D. It's just, well, I'd be fortunate enough to find those certain things. So in the distance, if you can see that, that is what we have to try and avoid. So all that's the category 5, so later surely brewing. Aside from that, there are other like hazards to be aware of, like freezing rain, acid rain, down power lines, fires, hell, even open manhole covers. So there's a lot to kind of keep you on guard, I guess you could say. Flashlight, that would be it, but just really okay. We got tired, goaded. Conductor. I also need a jack. To be looking for a jack. Yeah, it is definitely a hyperactive game for sure. Also, one thing I have to get better with is paying mind to okay, so you see how we have like rain right now. So the rain can be detrimental to you in the sense of, oh, it can be lightning. Oh yeah, I forgot about lightning. Lightning can also get me, as I have unfortunately experienced at least twice. Sometimes I feel like that rain be like targeting, or that lightning targeting. Tire less. Well, I just have to change one tire. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Got the first cyclone. I'm not gonna lie, the RNG's been pretty decent. Last time I did this difficulty, I caught 5 tornadoes within like the first. like I said, I enjoy like this type of stuff, tornadoes and all that jazz. So yeah, and it looked like it was running very well. So yeah, love to see it. Yeah, did that solo on normal? Yeah, I might be moving my way up the chain. Yes, sir, ski. Oh, I can't do hard. Oh, I have to get to level 10. Okay. Ah, fair enough. Understandable. I made that look all too easy. Man, like a pro, a true pro. Wow. Whew. All right, that didn't look too shabby. And yes, because of how like there is like a finite line, especially for that type of tornado, which I would categorize as maybe like a 3, like a F3. Now, yeah, within that range, I should have been like some of those tornadoes. You might have noticed that it was like I was kind of sliding. That's why, because it has that sort of like physics engine. Now, if Big Mama the F5 would have touched down, then you would have saw me actively getting vacuumed and like pulled away. That's why I was like, okay, when I got out of the van, I had to get on the passenger side because I was like, just in case I am still within range, I would just get pushed up against the van and I would just be skirting on the van rather than being actively like shuffled and pulled out that way. Um, but yeah, I fucking love this game. I think it's really fun. It's well done. I would love to have like I know everybody's like, oh yeah, like I want to have friends for this game and that game, like Peak and Repo and all that stuff. I enjoy those games, but this game right here, I think this is one of those games that me personally I just enjoy, regardless of if I have friends to play it or if it's just me, myself, and I, because I fuck with that. It's really well done, absolutely well done. Um, yeah, it's just fun. Genuinely a good time. I I might try something else because like I specifically wanted to try Funnel Runners because that was a game that I could not run on my handheld, and I think you can kind of see why. Like there's a lot going on in terms of like not necessarily just graphics, but just assets and whatnot on screen, things just happening, weather effects, all that stuff. Like the handheld cannot handle that. Um, mm, what else could I try real quick? Mm, 'cause some of these games I actually do want to kind of like have set aside for. Well, you know what? Why not? I will not be surprised if this manages to break the game, or rather, break the bank. Yeah, it's that time once again, isn't it? I actually had to go and
Street Fighter
do some
6.
tweaking because it was not in window or borderless. It was in windowed mode, and that was so disgusting. It was so grody. So There's that. Right.
Fighting ground. Practice. Training. Training room.
I've been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. If practice makes perfect, then I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness, so you know that I'm back again. Back on my feet after I failed then.
Understood.
Always ready for a fight, never
Leave this
back
to a
then. At
professional.
this point, I'm fighting for pride, I'm fighting for life. Reputation on the line, so I'm fighting for mine. You ain't gotta really like me, but you must respect me. I'm saying, if they ever try to check me, ain't gonna let them wreck me. The pain
楽しませてよね
remains, gotta remind myself why I came.
Yeah, there's a little bit of noticeable chunk of that, like, characters left.
Yeah! Eat it!
Because, again, I don't know the word. I was like, I have to remember.
どこからでもいらっしゃい Could you just, like, give up now? I have other work to do.
Wait, I think that only works on, like,
Eat it! Eat it!
okay, yeah, it is a little bit easier to do that, the thing. Okay, I could get two, at least on here. Rather. Okay, I like it, because it's like, I saw what they were talking about with the, other ones and everything. then, let's see, because I do actually have a controller beside me, so let's see. Okay.
I really don't have all day. Let's go.
Bear with me.
Hora, hora, hora.
Just like that. But also, it's. I think it got messed up with my I do need to get a different control. So I need to get a different control. See that? Hands off of the keyboard, hands off of the controller. We might have a problem. So, yeah. Okay. One thing that's gonna happen to me is I'm gonna have some sort of controller issues, especially when it comes to playing a fight game. So, the more things change, the more they stay the same. So I guess I mean, honestly, really, truly, I don't mind it. It forces me to do better, I guess you could say.
You can stay down.
only with the light. Oh. Heavy obviously makes sense because you're doing uppercut. Yeah, I can't do it now. Okay, so light is the one that's. I have to understand that this game has the whole premise of most characters have like a feint attack attached to their light shits. Yeah. The buff, the flying cross jump into power bomb, but you gotta time it properly. Good news. Good news. Absolutely. This is great.
Online versus.
Except for the controller situation, but this is great news. Who knows? Maybe I will finally just, I guess whenever I get hired and my first paycheck hits, I can look at investing in a leverless. That would be ideal. Yeah. That felt not bad at all. Still interesting that I can do the things with captions, but I mean maybe I can figure that out at a later date. This seems to have been pretty decent for a test run, and I'm looking forward to either tomorrow or Friday, or not Friday, Saturday. So yeah, everything seems to be running pretty smoothly. Wow, yeah, that's still going. That's still funny. I might change that. Yeah, let me see about changing that. You know what? For the sake of hilarity, I'm gonna keep it that way, because then it's like I could probably go back to this afterwards, and it'll be like, hey, this just shows you. This kind of gives you a glimpse of how long the stream has been running, when actually it's been running for like an hour and 40 minutes just about. So here I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Send us to this. Get us acclimated with this, as this is what awaits us in the future. So thank you for stopping by, GB. And anybody else that might have popped in. I know it's showing that there are 2 people, but that's because I have this playing on my phone just so I can see it on my end as well. So yes, thank you for stopping by, GB. You enjoy the rest of your day. I am gonna get us out of here. So bye bye. Bye 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 bye.